This is how to play Fast Car by Tracy Chapman. To play this, we need to be holding a C-shaped chord, and we're going to pluck the 5th string and the 2nd string at the same time. Use your thumb to play the 5th string and your middle finger to play the 2nd string. Before we play it, we need to lift our 1st finger off of the C chord. We're going to hear the 3rd fret of the 5th string and the open 2nd string at the same time. Then we're going to hammer our 1st finger onto the 1st fret of the 2nd string. It'll sound like this. Then we're going to take the whole shape off, and we're going to use your middle finger to play the 2nd string open fret. Put it together, it sounds like this. Then you're going to go to this G-shaped chord. Take your middle finger and put it on the 3rd fret of the 6th string, and your ring finger on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. Use your thumb to play the 6th string and your middle finger to play the 2nd string at the same time. Then you're going to use your middle finger and play the 2nd string again, and then your 1st finger to play the open 3rd string. It sounds like this. Then you're going to slide your ring finger on the same string all the way up to the 8th fret of the 2nd string and put your 1st finger on the 7th fret of the 5th string. Then you're going to use your thumb and middle finger to play both of those strings at the same time. Then use your 1st finger to play the open 3rd string and your middle finger back to the 2nd string. It sounds like this. Then we're going to slide our ring finger down 1 fret, and your 1st finger is going to go to the 5th fret of the 5th string. We're going to be holding 5 and 7. We're going to play both of those strings at the same time, and this time it's the opposite. We're going to play the 2nd string first and then the 3rd string. It sounds like this. Put both of those parts together, it'll sound like this. Then repeat both of those parts and it'll sound like this. There's a cool variation that happens on the 2nd part of the song. When we're up on the 7th and 8th fret, we're going to play both of those strings together, then take your pinky and play the 10th fret of the 2nd string, and then back to the 8th fret of the 2nd string. Then when we go to the 2nd shape, we're going to play both of those strings together and use your pinky to go 1 fret higher to the 8th fret and then back to the 7th fret. It'll sound like this. The real song's going to use a capo at the 2nd fret. So everything's the same, but we're going to be 2 frets higher the whole time. When we have a capo on, we call this the 1st fret, 2nd fret, and 3rd fret. So you would still be playing a C chord. You still have the 3rd fret and then the open 2nd string, hammer onto the 1st fret, take the shape off, pluck the open 2nd string, land on the G chord shape, play the 2nd string, then the 3rd string. Then we come up, we're going to aim for this dot. This is physically the 9th fret of the guitar, but since we're capoed on the 2nd fret, we call this the 7th fret. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're holding 7 and 8. We're going to play those both together and then play the 3rd string and then the 2nd string. Make sure you're using 2 different fingers to play that. Then we slide down to the 5th and 7th fret, and it's the opposite, 2nd string to 3rd string. Put the whole thing together and it should sound like this. Alright guys, this is a great finger-picking acoustic guitar riff. This is pretty difficult, but there's only 2 little parts to it. See if you guys can learn it. Good luck!